Change your mind? Or no?
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the Gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sirrah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Now then, what can I do for you, Sirrah?
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
You mean people like us?
Of course. My apologies. My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just... take what's in the chest. Take it all. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
I mean... What? I mean, Aveline's kind of buff, but like, bro... Did she really just intimidate 3 niggas?
All set.
Like, I know we're here too, but like, bro. Who is this bitch? Who? I mean, she had a knife at his throat, so it's like, if they did something, he would have been dead, but like, still. I don't know how she just intimidated 4 niggas.
Here you go.
All at
as
once.
Requested.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Let's get a little bit more health too. All right. These niggas don't got shoes on. Your feet gonna be dirty as hell walking on this ground. Also, it's stone, bro. That can't be comfortable.
I never thought I would find my...
Any luck?
Yes, they've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
Let's not do that again.
No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
Let's just see what happens. We have a long year ahead of us.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he remained, paying off his debt, made a name for himself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
But yeah, bro, yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm not the biggest fan of this, of their decision to keep this game. And like, if you don't want to see, okay, we're going to be in this city basically the entire game. If you don't want to see that, now it's a big city. It's a big city that has a whole bunch of shit in it. And, you know, it's dense.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No. You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious. I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
I know how you feel, but we'll earn no favors with your fist in his face.
The Dragon Age world is huge.
As always.
And it's kind of like, to me it was dumb as fuck for them not to take advantage of it.
Your expedition.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
You can relax. After all, the Templars dogging us are mine.
Did I sound that bad? Maker, I'm turning into Gamlen. Gamlen? He's got a head for this garbage. Maybe he can talk to Bartrand. He knows some people. After last week, we need all the coin and influence we can get.
He got us into the city, more or less. If there's a chance he can push Bartrand.
Worth checking, I guess. What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
Okay, I'm trying to make a point, but they won't fucking stop the cutscene, and I don't like talking over cutscenes.
Hey!
You know magic, nigga. Slow him down or something.
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. Might want to find yourself a new line of work.
He is an expert marksman if he can make a shot like that. That nigga was sprinting.
How do you do? Merrick Tethras, at your service. I apologize.
That's damn near superhuman accuracy.
Opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Okay, let me make my point before I move on. the world of Dragon Age is huge. There's elven forests that are like the size of cities. I think there's an elven forest that's the size of a fucking country. There's this place called the Underworld where it's basically an entire world. It's not the size of a world, but it's a continent. There is a continent underground. Dwarves live underground, and there's a literal continent underground that you can go to in Dragon Age Origins. There's entire cities where it's called the Imperium, and it's basically a continent that was run by fucking mages, and they would do, and it was dark mages. That like the more powerful mage you were, the more political influence you had. They did all types of horrible spells. I think they created blood magic. It's a whole bunch of shit, bro.
You're part of Bartrand's venture.
That's right. The Deep Roads would normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary, you've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawke is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
Yeah, what about Carver?
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes. But it is you they speak most of, Monsieur.
That figures.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out a year.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking him. Why would I not take my brother?
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
That's a fortune. We had to pay a small fortune to get in this city.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort.
But yeah, man, it was like, bro, the game's good.
But he is not stupid.
The game's good. The city is interesting.
With 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
But man, that was a fucking wasted opportunity to keep this game centered around one city. I can't believe how you could.
Head into the Deep Roads unprepared.
The Deep Roads is that.
We'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you want.
The Deep Roads is the Deep Roads is that underground country I was just talking about.
It sounds interesting, but if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the Deep Roads won't be crawling with darkspawn.
And the Deep Roads are where darkspawn come from. So the dwarves,
you and your family up for life.
the dwarves are like the first line of defense against darkspawn.
Makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up.
The dwarves always have to deal with darkspawn, by the way. They have to fight them, even whether it's a blight or not.
What do you say?
Godly.
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the Deep Roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
Exactly. This is one of the most interesting aspects of this fucking Dragon Age series. It's an underground country with, and like he said, it's like the Deep Roads in the dwarven countries. They're some of the oldest civilizations in this entire universe. So there are places in the Deep Roads. There are caves and stuff in the Deep Roads that nobody's been to in thousands of years. How the fuck would you not go there? I mean, we're going there, but bro, you get what I'm trying to say? Why the fuck would we want to be in this dumbass. I mean, this, like I said, this city is cool. Kirkwall. It's like this is apparently where the Imperium was, the City of Chains, all that other stuff.
What makes you so certain you'll
Here,
be
let me.
useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you.
Let me finish this conversation before
Don't need me for
yeah.
that. There's always Bianca.
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
That thing is fucking
Stop
crazy.
you from taking my investment and running.
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee? I don't know that I can give you one. Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get...
He is. Look how dripped out he is,
If this
bro.
works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you. You need the coin, and I need your help. We need each other. I can't make it sound better than that.
Fuck it.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job, and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure, easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hangman, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
Yeah.
I need a drink.
But yeah. Man, that was dumb. Dumb to keep, like, but yeah. But no, the game's still good. There's still a good story to this game. Like, there's still a good story. The characters are cool, you know. It's just that one thing for me where I'm like, bro, why the fuck would y'all... I'm just like, bro, why the fuck would y'all do... Like, why would y'all take such a big universe and center around one place? That's so dumb. And it's not even, like... This place... This place isn't like... This place is interesting, but it's not as interesting as, you know... It's not nearly as interesting as the other places in the Dragon Age universe. Like the places I just described. Like, did you hear what I just said? There's a fucking place that's... there's an underground country. There's an underground country. There's a fucking... forest. There's a magic elven forest with talking trees, talking animals, werewolves, elves who have nature magic. Like, bro. Now, and we explore those elements, right? Like, we're gonna see these types of people in this city, but wouldn't it have been a lot more cooler to actually go there, to go to a dwarven city?
How much resemblance there is between you two.
We're brothers. What's eerie about that?
Oh, you thought I meant Hawk. I was talking about Gamlen.
Maker, I hate you, dwarf.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Worthy, when did you get back into town?
Oh, just a month or so ago. Things didn't work out in Orza.
Your eyes are
You
extremely
aren't still
blue.
working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
I'm looking to become an explorer, of a sort.
I heard. Bartrand's hard to take, but his information is usually good.
Hard to take? That's putting it mildly.
I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
Absolutely. See you there.
But yeah, I'll just end it there. Like, yeah, like the story of this place is interesting, but it's not as interesting as Dragon Age Origins. In Dragon Age Origins, you're going around the entire world trying to convince people to help you with the Darkspawn. You're fighting all types of enemies and factions. And you go to the mage school. You go to the mage school. You go to the dwarven country. You go to an elven forest. You go to you go into the you go into the heart of the Darkspawn. You go to so many interesting places. And here it's just Kirkwall. And Kirkwall's interesting. You're gonna see a story, like there's a whole bunch of people, Templars, there's a religious order here, dwarves, all types of shit here, but it's just not like, bro.
Nothing to see here.
But maybe I just need to play the game. We're gonna get through the game. Maybe I just need to play it, and then, you know, I'll start to have a better appreciation for it, bro. But man, I'm so
You can't miss the keep. It practically screams nothing fun ever happens here.
When I was first playing this game and I found out we was gonna be here, like I think I got through halfway of the game. I was like, when are we gonna fucking leave this place? And then I realized you're not. And I was mad. But there's some DLC where we leave this place and we go to explore in some other places. But man, bro,
Hope the day is treating you well.
it fucking
Sarah.
pissed me off. Luckily, Inquisition isn't like that. I might have to play that because I've never played that game.
Aveline.
Hello, Hawk.
Been a while, hasn't it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
You're spying on me again?
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
A person in your position seems like they might learn some profitable things.
Yep.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
By the way, I'm probably going to keep choosing... I'm going to be a mixture of the good guy. Okay, by the way, the reason why they give you, like, those choices, every time you choose... That's one of the... I gotta say, this is one of the cooler parts of this game that you don't get in the first game. Is in this game, your dialogue choices matter. So, if you keep choosing bad... Like, if you keep choosing the red choice, Hawk is going to become more naturally aggressive and assertive. If you choose the middle choice, which is like the tricks, like jokey, charismatic choice, he's going to become more charismatic. He's going to start making jokes more. And if you choose the good choice, he'll be more good. He'll be more noble. Now, the middle choices, the jokey choices, the charismatic ones, those are the most well-written choices. He's actually genuinely funny. It's not like it's not obnoxious. It's not obnoxious like in some games.
Lots of opportunity.
That's one of the better parts of this game, is that you get to choose what kind of character
you
you want.
argue
to be.
enough, you kind of convince yourself.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories is my own business.
All right. I'm just checking up on you, God Lee. Damn, like, don't need to get defensive. I'm just like, yo, you good? Like, one of my family members just died. I wouldn't be like, oh, all right, it is my business. Like, no, be like, I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Caleb.
I love that life, but there's a new king for a new Ferelden. Seems cocksure, but I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand.
She's got cauliflower.
Just one more change, though. The real end for me was.
She's got cauliflower ear.
What about you, Carver? You were there. Do you feel something similar?
No.
All right then. Bit of a tit, your brother.
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothering.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
It's not how I wanted to say goodbye. I'll say that.
You can't go home again. That's supposed to be about maturity. It's not the same if you don't have the option.
Yeah, alright, what's the job?
Alright, Aveline.
A lot of this game is talking, so if you don't like that type of thing, then you might not want to watch this playthrough.
And I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Also, if that's not your sort of thing, you know, you kind of don't appreciate art too. You need to get into that type of thing, because good dialogue is what makes or breaks a lot of series. It's literally why Game of Thrones is considered one of the best shows before it became trash. But no, the dialogue of Game of Thrones made or break it, and when it was really good, it was considered one of the best show ever.
You have a name?
When it in season 7 and 8, when it became bad, people hated it.
If they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers, though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
The best shows have good conversations.
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
Seems like you'd want to share this with your fellow guards.
I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts, and someone else will lead a patrol. But there's profit and influence to be had. You're my friend, so I'm offering.
I'm no guard, Aveline.
There's only so many of us.
And I'm a mage. But you're a mage,
Hawk. As long as they're competent. You still claim to be competent, right?
Yeah.
Aveline, you've got yourself a partner.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
Oh, so I can't burn everyone down to a... I can't burn everyone down to a fucking pile of ashes. I just have to do it with your authority, eh? Like, when I burned them to a fucking... when I burn everyone's corpse... when I burn everyone to where they're an unrecognizable corpse, I have to do it while you're watching, right? Because that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, alright guys. We're gonna end it here because it's about to be 30 minutes and this game is taking up a lot of data, so I don't... Because, bro, last episode was 22 gigabytes. Like, holy shit. So I'm gonna make these episodes a bit shorter, but yeah. Yeah, that's Dragon Age. We're playing an actual good Dragon Age.
You know, Junior, you're looking at this all wrong.
Whatever it is you're about to say, I'm not interested.
I'm a professional younger brother. Trust me, the center of attention's the worst place to be. When things go wrong, and they always do, that's where all the fingers point. Look at any kingdom in Thedas. You've got people who warm thrones,
and people nobody sees who do the real work.
So my brother is a king now. Just what he needed.
Point.
Missing. Yeah.
Oh well.
Bro, why are you being such a hard ass, Carver? Like, bro, I'm a younger brother too. Well, technically not younger because I'm a twin, but I'm still the younger twin. And it's honestly not that bad, bro. You get, it's not about like being the lesser brother, or it's just, you really don't want that level of attention, bro. It's not that, it's not what it's cracked up to be. And you know, that shit fluctuates. Sometimes I'm the one who's more popular, sometimes he's the one who's more popular. It doesn't, it's about what you do. If you just constantly pout that you're, oh, he's more capable than me, he's more blah 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 than me, then you're never gonna get better, bro. So you just gotta do you and focus on the things that you're good at, and you'll be better. There are things that I'm better than my brother at, and there are things he's better, and there's things he's better at. But the things that we are both good at, we're damn near equal. Sometimes I'm better than him at it, sometimes he's better than me at it. And that's how the dynamic works. But anyway, I'll see you guys later.